Hi. When you're on the NetBeans Apache.org homepage, one of the subpages provides you the information about what is in the latest release. And when you look in that page, you will find, first of all, information about the JDK 10 support for local variable type inference. So, how do you use that in Apache NetBeans? Here I am inside Apache NetBeans. I create a new project, let's say Maven-based project, and I call it Hello Maven World, and I click Finish. Here is my project. Now, when I take a look under NetBeans and I see here about NetBeans, which is under the Help menu if you are not on the Mac, but I am on a Mac, so I look under About NetBeans, and I see that I have Apache NetBeans running on Java 10. When I go to Tools and Java Platforms, I can see that JDK 10 is the default Java available here. I've also registered Java 8, and I can add additional platforms. You can select here Java Standard Edition, you click Next, and here I have, for example, JDK 9. So I go in there, and I can register that too. So now I have JDK 8, JDK 9, and JDK 10. My Maven project, I can go to Properties, and in here you will see a Compile subtab, and here is the default Java that is used to start up Apache NetBeans, but also JDK 8 and 9 are available here. So I can change the Java platform on which the application is run. Also, however, when I go to Sources, I can see here the source binary format. So this is what is relevant to the syntax support that you will find inside of the Java editor. In the Java editor, the setting you specify here will determine what kind of support you get there from Apache NetBeans. So we are going to run our project on Java 10, but we also want to make sure that we have our source binary format set to 10 so that we can make use of the var type. Now imagine that we have set this to Java 8 and we create a new Java class. Let's call it Hello World. And in our Java class, we add a public static void main, and here I have my Hello World message. Now, we probably don't want a hard-coded message. We want to have a string greeting equals Hello World. And rather than this, what we want is to have a South V, which adds the greeting into our generated code. Now, with local variable type inference, we should be able to change this string to a var, and NetBeans should be able to help us, but it doesn't. And in fact, when we change this to var, you can see that there's an error message here. That is because, despite the fact that we're running on Java 10, our source binary down here is set to 8. So make sure it's set to 10, which is where local variable type inference is supported for the first time. And once you have done that, when you put your cursor on that statement, you can see that you can replace that explicit type with var. And now there's no error message here. And you can also go back when you change your mind to an explicit type. So that's a very quick tip and insight into how to use local variable type inference in Apache NetBeans.